Hello, so welcome back to Barbed Audio. Today we're joined with the lead singer of a very cool band from Brighton called Pearll, and this is Chloe. How are you doing?
Good, thank you.
Good. Yeah, today sadly the rest of the band can't join us, but we're just going to get to know a bit more about the band through Chloe's perspective and just learn a few more things about this just really cool up and coming band. So taking it away, just let everyone out there know who you are.
So I'm Chloe, I'm the lead singer of Pearll, which is spelled with 2 L's. I always say that.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're a 3-piece, all female / non-binary band from Brighton. Yeah, we've been playing together, like me, Lyd and Ruby, for a couple of years now, as like this is like the final form of the band because we've had like different members through the years. But yeah, now we're just gigging around Brighton, releasing music and stuff. It's been like in a way quite challenging because obviously, you know, most bands are like 4-piece and I've been the only guitarist for a while. We've got a session musician like coming in now. Yeah, it's weird being quite stripped back, and we don't use like in-ears at the moment or like backing tracks, so it's like literally just us 3 doing it.
I can imagine it's challenging but also rewarding.
Definitely.
So how would you describe the band's music in one word to anyone who hasn't heard it before?
I'd say it's quite like transparent and quite honest, especially more recently. Like it's all quite, sorry, this isn't one word, but like it's quite autobiographical.
Yeah.
And it's very like introspective. I guess introspective is like a good word.
I think that's quite interesting because I think a lot of people would just go for the kind of the sound in a sense, but I like how you've kind of gone for more the in-depth thing. That's really cool. It makes a lot of sense, definitely. So from where you guys started with your first single to now, how would you say your sound has just changed over time, and have there been any kind of real life things that have happened that have affected that?
I'd say very drastically they've changed, because I mean we had an album, well I wrote it and recorded it all myself like during the lockdown when I was 16 then, and I didn't really have much experience with like recording and like arranging and stuff. And I think so it's just got more developed. I think there are a lot of new influences in our music recently, so like the 1975, our last few releases have been influenced by that, like more poppy and rock, like and indie, like kind of all fused into one. And I think in terms of like real life events, I think moving to Brighton and like being exposed to so many different producers, like
I know what you mean, there's a lot.
It's quite overwhelming.
I think it's exciting. That's why I like Brighton as well. Is there's so much kind of going on, and it fuels that kind of enthusiasm and kind of creativity. So it's cool.
Yeah, totally.
So out of your discography of what you've released so far, what has been your favourite song and why?
I'd say probably Hate It. We released it earlier this year, and I mean it's like our most popular one. Yeah. And like our most streamed song. And I think despite that, it's one of my favourites because it's just like, it was quite different for us. I wouldn't describe us as punk, we're more like indie rock, but it does have that like confidence in it. I think that's why it's been so popular. Yeah, because I think that's the song I discovered you guys doing. It really is really interesting. Definitely, that's kind of what caught my ear, and it's been cool just listening to the other music and seeing how diverse it is. So it's cool, Yeah, it's just really representative of letting go of, I think a lot of songwriters have something hinders them to like release stuff or say stuff that they actually want to say. Yeah, I know what you mean. And that was for us like the moment where we kind of like broke through that part of us. Yeah. With you guys currently being based in Brighton, what are some of your favourite acts coming out the scene currently? I think one of the bands that's standing out to me is Fever Rouge. Definitely a favourite on this show. We need to get them on at some point, but you should. And they're really nice guys because like they're at the same uni, and it was their most recent song actually called The Buzz, and that's like just, there's something about it because I've heard some of their other stuff before, and we've actually like played I think maybe a couple of gigs where we're on the same bill. And so I've heard some of their stuff, but that was just really, really good. Yeah, they're excellent. And Slag, if you heard of them, they're just very talented. I've not seen them live before, but I've heard their new release, and like I've seen videos of them playing. It's just very, very good at what they do. So off the back of that, talking about kind of artists and bands, what is someone who's underrated that you'd recommend everyone out there to listen to? There's a band called Together Effect. and they're a duo, and they've kind of got like that like noughties kind of vibe, and it's really cool because there's only 2 of them.
Yeah.
And we supported them back in April at Comedia in Brighton.
Okay, yeah.
And I'd heard one of their songs, their first song that they released called Nature Song, and that was the only one they'd released at that point. So I was looking forward to seeing them, and then when you see them live, like the energy and just the like stage presence is just really cool. And since then they've released 2 more songs. Yeah, they're really cool guys.
Okay, definitely. We'll check them out. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, check them out.
So, putting you on the spot now, what was the last song you listened to and what does it mean to you?
I'll have a look. So, it's a U2 song called Sometimes You Can't Make It On Your Own.
Okay.
I grew up listening to U2 because my dad really likes them.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just love that song. I think it's really moving. It's about like, God, I'm analysing it now. Just kind of allowing people in and like accepting when you've done stuff wrong.
Yeah.
And like I think it's just like a lot of their music I find quite profound, and like that's the kind of music I like, so, and what I try to write in myself. Yeah. So yeah, that's the last one.
That's really cool. I like that. So if you could create your own like the merchandise to represent the band or yourself, and you had unlimited budget, what would it be? I
would say hats. Yeah, I just think hats are like crazy cool.
You could do like loads of different ones. You could just not do just like the trucker style ones. You could do just like a cowboy hat. You could do like
exactly.
You literally like just loads of them.
Yeah, I've worn a lot of different hats in my time, and I think I've built up a reputation of it. And the other 2 in the band are quite fond of hats.
Do you like your own, like, you know, like you have like signature like Nike shoe that's done by someone? It's like that, but like it's hats.
Yeah, I really want to get like, you know, the Kangol hat.
Yeah.
And just like have Pearl written all over it.
Yeah,
that would be cool, yeah. So that's, buy a Pearl hat.
So kind of breaking off now from the music stuff, what is a conspiracy theory you believe in?
Aliens. I find it very strange that people can say that aliens don't exist.
Yeah.
Because like there must. Like,
yeah, it's like the whole thing of the pyramids. Like there was definitely a little green man just stacking blocks in the corner, you know.
Yeah, and like what's it called, Area 51?
Yeah.
There's like creepy stuff.
Definitely something going on there.
Yeah, I just feel like there's so much that we don't know as like a human race. Like, you know, like with COVID, it took us quite a while to come up with a vaccine for that. I think it's just naive to be like, no, we're the only ones in this like infinite universe. So,
definitely. So what's an unconventional fear or phobia you have that you kind of just discovered randomly?
I am incredibly jumpy. Like, I am scared of the dark. That's not very unconventional. But like, I jump at the smallest things. Like someone can literally, you know, tap me on the shoulder, like, and I know they're there, and I'll be like, it's not really a phobia as such.
I guess it would be. It's quite specific. It's like a fear of kind of almost like the unknown. It's like, oh God, no, you know.
Yeah, like when I used to play hide and seek when I was a kid, and like I think people were always, it freaked people out more, like being the ones that were like hiding and being like, oh, someone's gonna come and find me. I was more scared of like being the one who was finding people. Like you don't know where anyone is.
Yeah, true. And it depends what kind of people they have. They're gonna jump up and be like, surprise.
It's
because people do that, and it's horrible. I remember when I was younger.
Yeah, it's horrible. And my housemates, we sometimes play this game called Bodies.
I've heard of that before. Yeah.
And like you turn all the lights out in the house, and then someone's assigned as like the murderer, and then has to go and like, it's terrifying. Like true, like
I didn't think I could play that.
I was assigned murderer like when we last played it, and like I couldn't do it. I couldn't hack it. I just like kind of froze in like the hallway.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you.
Yeah, waited someone else to do something. It's terrifying.
Yeah.
Hate it.
So if you could erase one thing you dislike from existence, what would it be?
Skinny jeans. They're awful. I mean,
I know what you mean. Yeah.
It started off like I didn't like wearing skinny jeans, like cool with other people wearing it. Like I feel like, mate, it's 2024, like ditch the skinny jeans, throw them out. Like, I mean, my jeans are very baggy. Sometimes a bit too baggy.
Yeah, there's just a certain type where it's like, are your legs surviving in those that are like skin tight? It's like, that's not healthy.
Yeah, and like the worst ones, oh my God, I feel like I'm offending so many people. But like, you know, the ones that are like ribbed,
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, they have like a rip on the knee, and then it's
yeah.
like, yeah.
I just, like, it's not 2014 anymore.
Yeah, no.
That's my opinion. I mean, like,
I know exactly what you mean.
I'm always someone who's like, wear what you want, wear what makes you feel comfortable, and then it's like,
if you're wearing skinny jeans, stay that far away from me.
That is a boundary that no one can cross, unfortunately.
Yeah, if anyone at the function is wearing them, you're leaving straight away.
Yeah. Don't want to be associated.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Yeah.
So you might get judged on this one. What is your go-to meal deal?
First of all, Sainsbury's do the best meal deals.
I do like a lot of the Sainsbury's stuff.
Because they have the pastries in the snack.
Yeah,
and I
true.
just think that's like just better than anyone else. I usually go for like pasta of some kind. Like a little pesto pasta moment. Maybe like chocolate twist.
Yeah, can't go wrong.
Yeah. And then I'm kind of like addicted to Coke Zero, like Diet Coke. So probably that. Or like one of those like iced tea. Like the peach iced tea is very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I got in the pastry section. They've got 2 new ones in ish. They're kind of new. They got like a parmesan and pesto twist.
Ooh.
And they've got another one where it's like a pistachio little thing. Ooh, and those are dangerous. Those are dangerous. Yeah. So got to keep my kind of on restriction from those for a while. So
I was in Sainsbury's in the summer, and there was like this woman, and we were both at the pastry section. There was one chocolate twist left, and I went for it, and she like puffed at me. It's like, mate, if you wanted that chocolate twist, you should have got it when you had the chance.
It's not ripped out your hands. You're probably just debating about like actually like just like wrestling you for it.
Exactly. Well, it's mine now.
So another one is, what is the weirdest food combination that you've had that you actually ended up liking?
Chocolate milkshake and chips.
Yeah.
No, like,
I still haven't tried that.
You should.
Because people say it kind of works, because I think that's the whole salty and sweet thing, especially the like salted chips as well. I think goes quite, because I know it's like the McFlurry and the chips as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's weird, and because like at McDonald's, for example, like they're really like salty, and like it's nice and cold. Like it's weird, but it is nice. Yeah.
Yeah. If your life was a movie, what genre would it be, and who would play you?
My first instinct is like a horror comedy, something that's like quite dark, but like has a light side to it.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen Fleabag?
Yes.
I know it's not a movie, but
yeah,
like,
but that vibe, I get what you mean.
Dark comedy with a bit of like horror in there. People used to say when I had longer hair, like Ruby Cruz.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, whoever wants to play me, really. Someone who's like
up and coming, maybe.
Up and coming, yeah.
So sadly, coming to the final question now. Hopefully get you guys on again, but with everyone, that'd be very cool. Even maybe come back for some interesting stuff planned in the future. But just let us know what you've got coming up, and just plug as much as possible. The camera's your friend, and go for it.
Okay, we are currently recording new music.
Cool.
Which I cannot say the name of yet.
That's right.
But coming in February time next year, in the new year. And yeah, that's really exciting because it's quite a similar vibe to Hate It, which has proven to be quite popular.
Yeah.
And kind of helped us build more of a fan base, which is like really cool, having people like who are actually like listening.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Keep listening.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really cool, and we're like really proud of that. And yeah, just gigs, and we're playing in London on the 1st of February, the Beehive, and hopefully a headline show for the release, like a kind of release party.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Lots of cool things.
Yeah, so where can everyone find you as well on social media? Our
Instagram handle is This Is Pearll. And yeah, we're on TikTok more recently. That's the same, but with like a couple of extra L's added on to the end. Because some rotten person took our Instagram handle.
No.
I know, gonna sue actually. But yeah, we post a lot on there. YouTube, just under Pearll. Yeah, just anywhere really. And Spotify, follow us on Spotify.
And remember, it's 2 L's.
2 L's.
Get it right.
2 L's. Yeah.
Hey, cool. Well, thank you for coming on, Chloe. It's been great chatting to you.
You too.
And until next time, this has been Barbed Audio, and I've been John T. And see you guys soon. Cheers. Bye.
Bye. Nice. Sweet. Nailed it.